Darvin Ham. Wow. Talk about being thrown under the bus by sports media and fans. Darvin Ham has been fired by the Lakers as their head coach. This is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Darvin Ham getting fired by the Lakers as their head coach. Despite leading the Lakers to the NBA playoffs in every season as a head coach, it now seems like Darvin Ham will be used as the scapegoat of the Lakers blowing their leads against the Nuggets in the NBA playoffs. However, this move could now be perceived in a negative light for LeBron James, as he will be playing on his 9th NBA head coach in his playing career, 10th if you count the interim coach that he had back on the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2005. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So here it is. Did the Lakers make the right move to fire Darvin Ham? On paper, I would say no, absolutely not. I don't think the Lakers made the right move to fire Darvin Ham at all. That being said, for the Los Angeles Lakers, if they hire the right guy this time around, this could end up actually working out in their favor. If they hire a guy like JJ Redick, I would actually think this move would work out because of the fact that JJ Redick and LeBron James have a tight relationship with one another, and we all know that JJ Redick is an offensive genius. Yeah, I know that he hasn't actually coached on the sidelines in an NBA game, but having seen JJ Redick's podcast and his breakdowns on ESPN, it's pretty clear that JJ Redick knows what he's doing. JJ Redick is definitely not an idiot, at least on the offensive side of the ball. We all know that JJ Redick is very good when it comes to understanding analytics and knowing the value of the three-point shot. We all know that JJ Redick can get along with LeBron James pretty well. There's a reason why they have a podcast together. Anytime LeBron James can get on a podcast with you, chances are he can get along with you pretty well. And so far, it was pretty clear that LeBron James was not able to get along with Darvin Ham. Now, whether or not that was LeBron's fault or Darvin Ham's fault, that's not really relevant in this discussion. What's relevant about this discussion is whether or not the Lakers will be able to retain LeBron James. I personally don't agree with this, but it seems like the Lakers, they're going to go ahead and retain LeBron James. I don't personally approve of this, but it is what it is. Obviously, LeBron James is a superstar basketball player. He is one of the greatest basketball players to have ever played the game of basketball. Obviously, he's not my GOAT, but he would be somewhere in my top 3. LeBron James is a phenomenal basketball player, but to say that Darvin Ham getting fired will solve all the Lakers' problems is just disingenuous in and of itself. Darvin Ham wasn't the only reason why the Los Angeles Lakers have fallen short in the NBA playoffs in recent seasons. In fact, one could say that Darvin Ham wasn't even really the main reason why the Los Angeles Lakers struggled to get past the Denver Nuggets. I'm going to show you guys this clip of LeBron James missing a wide open 3, and you guys tell me how coaching is supposed to solve this problem. Roll the film.
Defender falls, LeBron 3, rebound by Porter. Denver with the timeout, we are tied.
I love it, don't call it. Tie ball game, worst can happen, we go to overtime.
Murray makes a move. The Nuggets have won!
Now, how is Darvin Ham supposed to be able to stop that? How is Darvin Ham supposed to be responsible for missing that wide open 3? LeBron James had a wide open 3, and supposedly LeBron James is the GOAT. If LeBron James is the GOAT, then why did he miss that wide open 3? If he hits that shot, the Lakers win that game, and we're not even having this conversation about Darvin Ham. But that's just obviously one example of Darvin Ham not being completely responsible for the downfall of the Lakers. Honestly, LeBron James needs to take more accountability for the shortcomings of the Los Angeles Lakers. Am I surprised LeBron James is refusing to do this? No, because this is exactly what LeBron James has done his entire career. He's thrown coaches under the bus. He's thrown teammates under the bus. The guy has always cried and bitched for more help all the time, and this is on par for the behavior of LeBron James, because this is the full-blown narcissist we're talking about. Obviously, LeBron James is a great basketball player. I can't stress that argument nearly enough. I need to make sure that you guys understand that I appreciate the greatness of LeBron James, but I also have to make it very clear that LeBron James is not the GOAT, and that it's going to be pretty hard for him to be the GOAT at this point in stage of his career, unless LeBron James can find a way to win another ring as the #1 scoring option on a championship championship contending team, it's not going to happen. And obviously, LeBron James is not going to be the GOAT in my book. As far as Darvin Ham, though, I knew the guy was absolutely toast, especially after Game 4. I know that the Lakers won Game 4 against the Denver Nuggets, but an incident between LeBron James and Darvin Ham happened in Game 4 where LeBron James essentially got himself into a shouting match with Darvin Ham. Now, in LeBron James' defense, Darvin Ham absolutely should have challenged the call. The ball obviously did not go out of bounds through LeBron James. It obviously went off a Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, so I'm with LeBron James there. But when I saw LeBron James shout at Darvin Ham, I knew Darvin Ham was going to get fired and that whatever else was going to happen in the series did not matter. Roll the film.
Touches in the fourth. James comes from behind and knocks it away. He's saying it was touched last by Denver. Darvin Ham not going to challenge it, though. And LeBron really infuriated.
When I saw LeBron James rage at Darvin Ham, that's when I was thinking, oh my God, Darvin Ham is absolutely going to get fired on the Los Angeles Lakers. It's not even going to matter a single thing that Darvin Ham is going to be saying in the huddle moving forward. When you have a superstar player lashing out at a head coach like that, yeah, you know that the head coach is definitely going to be done for, especially if LeBron James is that guy shouting at the coach, because that's exactly what LeBron James has done his entire coaching career. You look at how LeBron James has played for several coaches. At this point, I call LeBron James a coach killer because that's what he is. Every time LeBron James plays for a coach, it seems like a coach can never last longer than 2 or 3 years with the guy because LeBron James always ends up throwing them under the bus. The only guys that have actually lasted longer than 3 years with LeBron James are Mike Brown and Eric Spoelstra. Obviously, Mike Brown is one of the best head coaches in the NBA. You look at how the guy has completely turned around the culture of the Sacramento Kings and how Mike Brown has completely revived the city of Sacramento. Obviously, the Sacramento Kings are an up-and-coming basketball team. I know they missed out on the NBA playoffs this year, but that's because they played in a stacked Western Conference and they also had too many injuries on their own. It also didn't help that they couldn't get past the New Orleans Pelicans at all during the year. They constantly got owned to them, but that's another discussion for another day. And then, of course, there's Eric Spoelstra, the great Eric Spoelstra, that is. And we all know that Eric Spoelstra is one of the best coaches in all of basketball. He's like the Mike Tomlin of the NBA in terms of being able to get the most out of his rosters. So unless if you're a coach that is very good at all times, you're not going to last very long with LeBron James. I mean, it is what it is with LeBron James. And we know that LeBron James likes to throw people under the bus. He throws coaches under the bus. He throws teammates under the bus. He throws management under the bus. We all know that when the going gets tough, instead of trying to get tougher and dealing with adversity, what does LeBron James do? He likes to leave teams high and dry. That's why he left Cleveland the first time. That's why he left Miami. That's why he left Cleveland the second time. And allegedly, he wants to leave the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, did I think that LeBron James was going to leave the Lakers before this week? Yes, I thought that LeBron James was going to really bail on them. But after seeing them fire Darvin Ham and hearing that they're interested in hiring JJ Redick, now I'm thinking, okay, LeBron James is going to stay on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now he's not going to go ahead and bail on those guys because the Lakers are going to bend forward to LeBron James and they're going to let LeBron James call the shots. But here's the thing with LeBron James, in my opinion. If you're going to let LeBron James make the roster decisions and make the coaching hires as well as picking his teammates, then LeBron James has to take responsibility when things don't go well because he's the one that's calling the shots. As far as what some people have been telling me about Darvin Ham, oh, he lost the locker room, oh, the players, they don't listen to Darvin Ham. But if that's really true, then shouldn't Darvin Ham get a pass then for losing to the Denver Nuggets since the players aren't even listening to the coaches? How can I judge Darvin Ham fairly when players aren't even listening to him? Because we're not really getting to see Darvin Ham actually coach. That means the players are coaching themselves, which means that we have to hold the players accountable. And if I'm holding the players accountable, that means I have to hold LeBron James accountable. And why is that? Because LeBron James is supposedly the leader and captain of the players, which means that everything goes back to him. That's why I believe you have to hold LeBron James accountable. As far as what the Los Angeles Lakers didn't tell you about Darvin Ham, it's pretty clear that the guy was just a figurehead for the organization and for the players, and that when he didn't follow what the players were telling him to do, he was obviously used as a scapegoat. Obviously, the Lakers, they've got to get this next hire right. It seems like they're going to go ahead and hire JJ Redick. I personally like JJ Redick as an analyst at ESPN. Do I think he kisses LeBron's ass way too much? Yes, but at the same time, though, it's pretty clear that JJ Redick knows his basketball. He knows the X's and O's of the game, and I would not mind if JJ Redick was a head coach in the National Basketball Association. I know if the Hornets hire JJ Redick, I would certainly like that move as a Hornets fan, but we'll see what happens with JJ Redick. Maybe the Lakers, they go ahead and take him. Maybe they draft Bronny in the second round, and LeBron James re-signs with the Los Angeles Lakers this offseason. Obviously, I don't like the idea of having Bronny play in the NBA because of nepotism purposes. I don't think that Bronny is an NBA caliber player, but it is what it is. At this point, it seems that Bronny is going to get drafted in the second round, and they're going to hire JJ Redick as the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, which is the guy that has already partnered with LeBron James on a podcast. So obviously, LeBron James and JJ Redick already have a tight relationship. Personally, like I've said though, JJ Redick kisses LeBron's ass way too much, but it is what it is. And Darvin Ham didn't kiss LeBron's ass. That's why he's out of the LA Lakers. If he was good friends with LeBron James, he probably would have lasted on the Lakers for another season. But again, it is what it is for Darvin Ham. And the Los Angeles Lakers didn't tell you that Darvin Ham was always going to be used as the scapegoat, and that whenever things would go wrong, they would blame him first and foremost. And obviously, I feel bad for Darvin Ham because Darvin Ham did a pretty good job with the Lakers roster for the most part. I mean, he got those guys to the conference finals in his first year as a head coach. That has to count for something. They won the in-season tournament with this guy at head coach. Obviously, they've fallen short in the NBA playoffs because they keep running into the Denver Nuggets, who are a really good basketball team. It is what it is, though. And for LeBron James, yeah, we know what he is at this point in stage of his career. He's a great basketball player, but he is a coach killer. So that is why the Lakers did not make the right move to fire Darvin Ham at all, as we all know LeBron James to be the ultimate coach killer. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @Dustin Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @Dustin and at Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @Dustin Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel Sports Guy Talking.